Hello everyone. Welcome to Study Online. Welcome to Python Full Stack classes. Today happens to be the day one demo class of Python Full Stack. I'll just tell welcome to Study Online. Today happens to be the Python Full Stack. I'll just tell day one demo class. Okay, let me just do one thing. Let me just go with the notes. Sir, what notes, sir? Guys, when it comes to my style of teaching, I'll not be displaying any PPT. I'll not be reading the content. That's not my teaching style. I'll be giving you the notes on a daily basis, but to hard-coded notes is what I'll be giving. Observe properly. Please observe. I would like to create a folder for your batch. Shall I tell? I'll just tell Python full stack. That is PFS. December. What is today's date? Today's date. Can someone tell me the date? It's 28th December. Python full stack, December 28th. I'll just do one thing. I would like to get inside that. Are you people able to see the window as well as are you able to hear my voice? If you're able to hear the audio, if you're able to see the video, respond yes in the chat box so that I can get the confirmation. Okay, today happens to be the day one. I would like to open the day one. Okay, how many of them are aware of me? That means yes, sir, I know about you. How many of them? How many of them are not aware of me? If it is no, respond no in the chat box. Okay, great. Let me just give you a quick introduction about myself. Already, if you're aware, no issues. If not, I would like to give a quick introduction about myself. My name is Sandesh. I'm working as a senior Python full stack developer at one of the top MNC. Maybe in Google, if you search which is the third MNC in the world, not in India, not in Karnataka, which is the third MNC in the world, whatever the answer that you will be getting, in that company, I'm working as a senior Python full stack developer from past 6 years. That means not from past 6 years. I do have around total 6 years of experience. When it comes to teaching, teaching happens to be my passion. That's the reason I started my teaching career when I was in engineering itself. That's a different story. But from 2017, the actual teaching profession got started. And in 2019, I started my own institute via online that happens to be Study Online. That's what I have started. This is what the quick introduction about myself. Maybe if you want some more introduction, maybe in the upcoming classes, I might tell you. I don't want to bore you guys by telling about the introduction. Is that fine? I hope at least are you aware of my name? What is my name? Respond in the chat box. What is my name? My name is Sandesh. This is what the picture. Please don't tell me to show me the picture of my Aadhaar card. Okay, great. Let me just do one thing. Let me just go with the notes. Now, you please tell me, are you aware of why you people are attending this session? Yes or no? Are you aware of why you are attending this session? Yes, sir. I'm aware that someone told or you only told you'll be starting with Python full stack. That's the reason I'm here, sir. First of all, are you aware of what is Python? Yes or no? My second question is, are you aware of what is full stack? Please do respond in the chat box. Are you aware of what is Python and what is full stack? As I want you to respond in the chat box. Maybe if it is yes, respond yes. If it is no, respond no. And I can see one person with the name OnePlus CPH. Could you please change your username? I hope your parents would have not kept your name as OnePlus. I'm damn sure about that. Please change your username. Okay, few people are telling yes, few people are telling no. I tell you guys, 100% I'll give you the clarity about what is Python, what is full stack, why you should learn Python full stack. Everything I will teach in today's class itself. Forget about Python, forget about full stack for time being. Before you want to learn something in your life, or before you want to purchase something in your life, or before you want to invest some time in your life, you please have some basic knowledge about what is that. What is that? It might be anything. It might be anything in your life. You just have a knowledge about what is that. Why I have to learn or why I have to invest my time. Why? Because time is very important. If somebody is asking Sandesh, which is very important in your life, time, money, I will tell time is very important for me. Money will come and go. I can earn like anything. It doesn't matter. Time is very important, and that too, how efficiently we will utilize our time is what matters. Next, where you should learn that or where you should purchase that. For example, you tell me guys, you want to purchase. Assume that you have a dream of purchasing a car. You have a dream of purchasing a car. It might be any car. It might be any car. Don't you think first of all you should do your research? What is that car? Complete research you will do. Will you agree with my point? If you have a dream of buying a car, yes or no? I should just respond. Guys, when it comes to responding in the class, going ahead, I'll give you the option for you to unmute. But in the demo class, I'll not do that. Why? Because some unnecessary activities I don't want in the demo class. Once I feel that, yes, you are also a genuine student, then I can give you the option of unmuting in the class from Monday. Before that, if you want to interact, you can just respond in the chat box. At last, I'll give you the permission to unmute yourself. Will that be fine? Okay, great. Observe properly. If you want to purchase a car, 100% you'll do your research. What is that car? How many, uh, what I can tell, what is the CC? How many windows will be there? Or how many seats will be there? What is the capacity? Whether it is petrol car, diesel car, everything you will see. Similarly, you will just calculate why I have to purchase that car. How many members are there in my home? Whether I should go for 5-seater, whether I should go for 7-seater, or whether I should go for 4-seater. Everything you will decide. Correct, right? Why you should purchase that. At last, you will just come to know that, okay, from where I should purchase, whether I should purchase in Mysore, whether I should purchase in this showroom, that showroom, all those things you'll decide. Wherever it is feasible, you'll just purchase. Forget about car. If you want to purchase, if you want to purchase a 300 rupees or let's take a 500 rupees only, fine. If you want to purchase a 500 rupees dress, don't you think you will think what is the dress, whether it is feasible for me, whether am I looking good or not. Later, why I should purchase this? That means where I should wear this. Everything you'll just get to know. That means you'll just think upon that. Later, whether I should purchase online or whether I should visit any store, all those things will come to your mind. Right now, you will be investing your time. That's very important. I see here, you will be investing your time. You will be investing your energy. That's very important. You will be investing your time. You will be investing your energy. After 3 days, maybe if you want to do the admission, 100% you will be investing your time. That's purely up to your wish. You'll be investing your time, energy, as well as money to learn something in your life. It might be anything. Don't you think you should be aware of what is that, why, where, everything you should be aware. That is what I'm going to teach right now. What is Python? If somebody is asking, the basic answer that I can give is it's just a programming language. That's it. It's a programming language. Sir, why, sir? Why it is used, sir? Have you seen application called as Instagram? Have you used Instagram, guys? Yes or no? Have you used Instagram? Instagram, YouTube, or whatever may be the gaming application that is there in your mobile phone. Fine. In order to develop such applications, some programming language will be used, and Python is the number one programming language which is used to develop such applications. Is that fine? And where these things or where Python will be used, I think I need not to tell you where Python is used. Everywhere Python is used. Everywhere. If you open your mobile phone or laptop, whatever the application you see, 60 to 70% applications are built using Python. Now you should start learning or you should start your journey in understanding what exactly Python or why I should learn Python. Fine. Before you joining any college or before you join any company, don't you think 100% you'll do your research whether that company is a good company, bad company, everything you'll do your research, yes or no? Like that, you will be investing your time to learn a language, a programming language, fine. Don't you think you should see what is the ranking of the language? Anybody in the class, are you aware of what is the rank of Python? Yes or no in the chat box. Are you aware of what is the rank of Python? Please do respond. Are you people aware of what is the rank of Python? No. I'll just do one thing. I'll just go with the one website. I'll just show you one website. Just tell me whether you people are able to see the browser or not. Are you able to see the browser? Yes or no? Please do respond in the chat box. Are you able to see the browser? Okay, you don't ask me. There is one famous website or there is one famous company called as Tyobe. Sir, what's that company name only different, sir? Yes, it's a software company. Sir, what is the duty of Tyobe, sir? Tyobe is having a number of jobs, but the main concern of Tyobe happens to be they'll just do the research. They'll just do the research across the world, not in Karnataka, not in Bangalore, not in India. Across the world, they'll do the research and they will give the ranking for the programming language based upon the demand, based upon how many people wants to learn that, based upon how many people using that programming language. Everything they'll take for the consideration and they'll just give the ranking for the programming language in that Tyobe index. Maybe if you go to Google and if you just search Tyobe, this particular website will come. If you scroll down, please tell me in 2022 December, that is this month, what is the ranking of Python? I hope everybody can see. What is the ranking of Python? Don't you think number one programming language? Number one programming language. What is the ranking of C? Second rank. C++, third rank. Java, fourth rank. And still they are showing that red mark. Red mark means still Java can go to the next least position. Yes or no? Because many people will tell Java can compete with Python. Forget about competing. It cannot even come to the level of Python. That too in 2022 or 2023. Trust me. Why, sir? Why? Because Python is extensively used in the field of machine learning, data science, and day by day, they're using Python. That's the reason. Is that clear? Please do respond. Python is in number one. But right now, we'll forget about the rest of the programming language. Why? Because you're not here to learn C, you're not here to learn C++, you're not here to learn Java, you are here to learn Python. Let's concentrate only on Python. Now, you've got to know that Python ranking is number one. One more very important or very interesting point you have to see. Okay, sir, what is the important thing, sir? I'll scroll down. I'll scroll down. You don't worry about when Python got invented. I'll tell you in today's class itself. But can you observe something? Tell me in the chat box. In 1992, in 1990s, Python got released to the market. In which year, which date, everything I'll take care. But as of now, please tell me, please look at the image and tell me, what is the ranking of Python in 1992? What was the ranking of Python? Could you people please do respond? What was the ranking of Python? Don't you think in 1992, 17th rank, 1997, 28th rank, 2002, there is a huge change from 28th rank to 13th rank. And in 2007, 7th rank, 2008, 8th rank, 2017, 5th rank, 2012, first rank, 2030, if you observe, trust me, first rank. Trust me. Either first rank or second rank. That's for sure. In 2030 also. Why, sir? What made Python to come from 28th position to first rank? Don't you think something should have happened in this particular duration? Yes or no? In these 2 decades, from 1997 to 2022 or 23, I think in a couple of days we're going to enter 23. Don't you think something should have happened in the IT industry? That's the reason Python is there in the number one rank. Yes or no? Something should have happened. Will you agree with my point? 100% yes. Something happened. What is that something? I'll take care. I'll tell you what happened. What made Python to come to the first rank? Everything I'll tell you. And Hall of Fame is what they have given. 21, Python is the winner. You tell me in 2022, who will be the winner? I need not to tell you who will be the winner in 2022. Hall of Fame. 100% is none other than Python. Trust me. 2020 Python, 2018 Python, 2010 Python, Python. I think if you consider Python is the only programming language which is having more than 5 or 6 Hall of Fame. Now, without wasting any more time, let me just come back to the diagram. Right now, you got to know that the ranking of Python is first rank. The rank of Python is first rank. Correct, right? First rank. Okay, sir, we got to know that Python rank happens to be first rank. If it is first rank, don't you think demand will be more for that particular programming language? Yes or no? Demand will be more. If you please tell me if it is first rank, 100% demand will be more. That's for damn sure, right? If there is a huge demand, don't you think directly it is proportional to? If there is a demand, 100% there will be a job opportunity. Will you agree with my point? 100% yes. If there is a demand, 100% there is more job opportunity. That is directly proportional to job. Sir, how can you tell there is more job on Python, sir? You don't believe me. At least you believe Google. I'll just do one thing. I'll just go to Google. I hope everybody are able to see Google. Okay, are people able to see Google? Yes or no? Okay. I'll just do one thing. I'll just go with the. I'll just tell Python developer jobs Bangalore. Simply, I'm just searching. That's it. Python developer jobs Bangalore. You please tell me. You please tell me if you scroll down. If you scroll down, according to one platform called as Naukri, you please tell me in Bangalore itself how many job openings are there as a fresher? Could you please tell me? Can someone type in the chat box? How many job openings are there in Bangalore? Forget about Karnataka, forget about India. In Bangalore itself, 15,781 jobs are there. 15,781 jobs. Fine. And maybe you can just do your research, guys. Trust me, you can just do your research. You can just scroll down. Instead of me showing the facts and figures, please refer in Google or just check it out in Google. Many job opportunities are there for Python. Is that fine? If you just check, is there a demand for Python? 100%. See, a Python developer are in high demand, not only because the language is so popular and widely used, because Python can give the solution in many different areas, from web applications to data science and machine learning. That's the reason Python is in high demand. Is that fine? Now you've got to know that demand is there, job opportunity is there. Sir, still why unemployment is there in India, sir? Because knowledgeable people are not there. Simply everybody will worry about getting a job. As you tell me, let me ask this question for you people. Getting this is difficult, or investing 400 plus hours to learn that particular content to get a job, which is very difficult. I want everyone to respond. First one is difficult or number two is difficult? First one is difficult or number two is difficult? Let's see how many of them will tell the answer. Do you think getting a job is difficult or learning 400 plus hours on Python full stack is difficult? Trust me, guys, based upon my experience, I'm telling, many people will feel this is very important. 100% that is very important, that is difficult. But if you ask me, you please concentrate on this first. You please concentrate on this first with full josh, with full concentration. If you do this, then you think about this one. 100% this will happen in your life. If this is your first priority, trust me, you will never get a job. Simply you're attending the interview, you might be getting failed. That's it. You please concentrate on this. Many people, what they'll do, I'll tell you. In YouTube, they'll just tell, maybe with full josh, fine. They'll do just puja and all, and they'll just pray for God. God, I want to learn Python. They'll go for YouTube. In YouTube, hardly there will be around some 40 to 50 hours of content, not more than 40 to 50 hours of content. Somehow they will learn that 40 to 50 hours content, and they will assume that already they become Python developer. Then they'll start searching a job. Then also they'll not get a job. Guys, do you think you will survive, or you want a job to survive for 2 decades? Will you agree with my point? If you are getting a job in IT industry, I'm not telling in the same company you will survive for 2 decades. At least for 20 years, you'll be in the IT industry. Yes or no? At least for 20 years, you'll be having the idea to be there in the IT industry. You tell me, for 20 years, you want to be in IT industry. If you can't invest at least 4 to 5 months of duration to learn end to end and get a grand entry, instead of that, simply if you learn for 1 month, that is some basics of content, you'll not be getting a job. You learn properly end to end. Then you think about a job. Trust me, easily you can survive in the industry. And many of them I have seen, guys, some of the freshers, if they are getting a job, that too 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs per annum, whatever it may be, that too it's a very minimal 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs in my terms, they'll not be having the brain. Sir, I got 3 lakhs package. Sir, I got 5 lakh package. Sir, I will tell them clearly, yes, my dear, you got a job. Congratulations. But please make sure that you ask yourself whether you are eligible to get that salary, whether you are knowledgeable to get that salary or not. Why, sir? Because of your communication, you might have got your job. Because of your very good percentage, you might have got your job. Not because of your knowledge. That's the reason. Please equip yourself. What industry is expecting? That's very important. Is that clear for everyone? Yes, at least now you understood, which is very important. So please concentrate on this. Automatically, this will come. Is that clear? I hope everybody are able to understand. Sir, you told 400 hours plus content, sir. What you will be teaching in that 400 hours, sir? I will tell you. But as of now, I hope everybody understood what is Python and what is the ranking of Python, what is the demand, what is Python, why Python, you got to know, and where you have to learn Python. From a person, let's you tell me, if you want to learn a car driving, this is what the mistake many of them will do. If you want to learn a car driving, you tell me from whom you will learn. Will you learn this car driving from Prime Minister or Chief Minister? Will you learn this car driving from Prime Minister or Chief Minister? 100% no, right? You will learn that particular car driving with the person who is expert in that particular domain. Will you agree with me, point? Yes or no? If you want to learn car driving, 100% you learn from a person who is expert in car driving. Similarly, if you want to learn any technology, if you want to learn any technology like Python, if you want to learn any technology like Python, you tell me with whom you should learn. With whom you should learn. Simply, you should learn with a normal trainer who is aware of the book Python. I will tell them bookworm Pythons. Fine. Whatever that is there in book, that's what they'll be teaching. Apart from that, nothing they will be aware of. You tell me, do you think you should learn from a person who is only aware of book Python or the person who is aware of how Python is used in the IT industry? That is, he should be having the real-time experience. Yes or no? Please do respond. If a person is working on Python and if he is aware of how to develop a Python project from scratch, from that person, if you're learning, trust me, the impact is very huge. I hope you're able to understand why many people will fail to deliver the content for the expectation of the IT industry, for the expectation of student, if you ask me, because of this. Guys, trust me, even today, if I quit my job, I can earn like anything in this particular teaching domain. I know that. So then why you are not quitting the job, sir? Guys, I can also start an offline institute, a very big institute in Bangalore. I can make the students to come, but my main aim is I have a passion towards teaching. I don't want to earn more money from teaching. Already I'm earning money from my job, whatever I'm having. I'm having passion. One more very important thing, you tell me, if I quit my job, whatever I'm doing as a Python full stack developer, don't you think I will only not be updated on the technology? Then how can I teach you people? Are you getting my point? Guys, if a person is working on Python, that means if he is a Python developer, if he is a Python developer, that's a Python full stack developer, if he is a Python full stack developer, and if he is a trainer, if he is a technical trainer, that's very important. If he is a technical trainer, then if you are learning anything from that person, don't you think it's a deadly combination? Will you agree with my point? If you're learning something from that person, it's a deadly combination always. I'm not saying only this one. Anything you take, it's a deadly combination. That's what I would suggest you in future also. If you want to learn something, please have a background check of that person. What is the person doing? Okay, if I learn from that person, will that be useful for me? Everything is what you have to do it. Now you got some basic clarity about what is Python, and from where you have to learn all those things you got to know. And what is the institute name that I have started, if you ask me? It happens to be Study Online. Let me just increase the font size of that. Yep, that would be there here. Okay, now I want you to respond in the chat box, guys. You know what is full stack? Yes or no? In the chat box, you know what is full stack? Yes or no? Do you know what is full stack? Why you want to learn full stack? Guys, if you are learning only Python before 2018, trust me, easily we used to get the job before 2018. Only Python knowledge, that is sufficient. But in today's generation, you ask anyone who is working in the industry, if you have a full stack knowledge, it need not to be Python full stack. It might be Java full stack. It might be any other full stack. It might be mean stack, merge stack, whatever it may be. You will be valued more. Why, sir? I will tell you. I'll show you on diagram. You please tell me whether it is correct or not. First of all, you just do one thing. You know how to take the screenshot in your mobile phone or laptop? I don't know whether you are taking from mobile phone or laptop. You know how to take the screenshot? Please take the screenshot of this. Better to take the screenshot. Let it be there in your notes. Okay, now one more very important thing I will tell. First, in your notes, you just give a heading happens to be Python full stack. I know many of them are eager to understand what is the meaning of full stack. I'll tell you. Before that, I would like to tell you the applications of Python. Why Python is in the number one position today? Why? What made Python to be in the number one position, if you ask me? Python is extensively used in the field of AI, that is artificial intelligence, machine learning, as well as data science. These are the three topmost applications of Python. See here, applications of Python. Are you people able to understand? Please do respond in the chat box. Yes or no? Few people will call AI. That's a short form, artificial intelligence, machine learning, ML, and DS, data science. This is the topmost applications of Python. Okay, sir. Apart from this, what is the next application, sir? Python is extensively used in the field of web application development. Right now, if you see Instagram, if you see WhatsApp, or if you could see whatever with application or web application that is there in mobile phone, everything in future will be developed using Python, as well as some of the application from 2016 or 17, they started to develop using Python. Why, sir? Why? Because of one framework, the beautiful framework that we have in Python. What is that, if you ask me? Django. Some of them will call it as Django. You can call anything Django or Django, as well as REST API. Using Python knowledge, using Django knowledge, trust me, you can develop the web application. Have you seen Amazon application? Have you used Amazon in your life? Yes or no? Have you seen Amazon? Have you used Amazon? Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Book My Show, whatever it may be. You tell me, at the end of this course, if I teach you the real-time project like similar to Amazon application, Amazon clone, not exactly Amazon, 90% how Amazon will look. If I make you to develop the application like Amazon, you tell me, will you be interested to learn? Yes or no? I want you to respond. Will you be interested to learn? I don't know whether you have used Book My Show or not. BMS, that is Book My Show. At the end of the course, using Django REST API, if I teach you how to develop the application like Book My Show, don't you think you can portray that real-time projects in your resume and you can get your job? Yes or no? I'm not saying exactly Book My Show, I'll make you to develop. No, 90% clone. That's what I told, clone. Like this, in this particular course, how many projects will you be teaching, sir, if you ask me? 6 real-time projects. Real-time projects on Python and Django. 6 real-time projects on Python and Django. 6 projects on only Python. Totally how many projects? Totally how many projects? You please tell me totally how many projects? 6 projects on Python. 6 real-time projects on Python and Django. Total 12 projects. But sir, but in the poster, in the brochure, you told only 8 real-time projects, sir. I think if you look at the brochure or poster, 8 real-time projects. But in the class, you're telling 12, sir. 8 projects I'll be doing in the class. Remaining 4. What will be the remaining 4? At least you got to know what will be the remaining 4. 8 I'll be doing in the class. What about remaining 4? It's an assignment. Will that be fine? As 8 projects I'll be doing in the class. At least, can I expect you to do another 4? Why? Because everything, if I do it, like it will be like a spoon feeding. That's the reason I don't want that to happen. I hope you got some basic clarity. Next, let me continue with the applications of Python. Okay, sir, what is the next application, sir? Python is extensively used in the field of game application development, robotics, networking. Game application development, robotics, networking. Similarly, Python is extensively used in the field of neural network, application development, as well as very, very, very important, testing. I don't know whether people are aware of testing or not. Every application that has been developed in the IT industry has to be tested. In testing, nowadays, people are using Python. There is a tool called as Selenium. It's an automation tool. In order to write the logic in Selenium, they'll be using Python. That is what the applications of Python. Like this, trust me, guys, I can write 50 applications of Python. I can just keep on writing, but I don't want to make you to get bored. These are the 10 topmost applications of Python. Is that clear for everyone? Yes or no in the chat box? Is that clear? I want you to respond. Is that clear? Okay, great. Now you please do one thing. Let me collect the, I'll just do one thing. I'll just collect the day 1 attendance. Why? Because at the end of the session, you might be having some network issue. That's the reason. Now only I'll try to collect the attendance. As on a daily basis, I'll be taking the attendance. Sir, how will you be taking the attendance, sir? Are you people able to see a link in the chat? Zoom chat. You just open the Zoom chat. Are you able to see the link in the Zoom chat? Yes or no? I want you to respond this. Yes or no? Okay, please click on that link. Please click on that link. Once you click on that link, it will be asking your email. Please provide your proper email ID. Please provide your name. Please provide your phone number. For example, your email. Here, I'll just tell Sandesh HS 6460 at the rate gmail.com. You please enter your email name. Assume that Sandesh H S. If you have an initial, please provide the initial. Phone number 8553531326. Better you provide your WhatsApp number. So something is there, sir. Attendance code. What is the institution name that you want to learn Python? If you really want to learn in future, what is the institution name? At least you know the institution name, right? Yes, what is the institution name? Study online. It is not online study. It is not study offline. Study online. Please select study online. If you have any queries, please write down the queries and click on submit. Right now, I don't have any queries. That's the reason I'll not write anything. Click on submit. That's it. Your attendance got recorded. Is that clear? I hope I have shown how to provide the attendance. Please click on the link. Just now I have sent the link. Already I have sent. Again, I'm going to send the link. I want everyone to provide the attendance. Based upon the attendance itself, you'll be getting the participation certificate for starting 3 days if you have attended. I can see only 18 response. What about rest of them? Only 20 response. What about rest of them? Please be very quick. Okay. I'll wait for exact 1 minute, not more than that. And still I can see one person with the name Samsung SMA127F. I know you have a very beautiful mobile phone, but please make sure that, can you change your name? Samsung? Can I expect you to change your name, Samsung? Please change your name. The name, whatever your parents would have kept. As well as still I can see, I think that's it. I think apart from that, everybody has given a proper name. Okay, shall I proceed with the topic? I hope you have given your attendance. Shall I proceed with the topic? Still I can see only 29 people would have given attendance, because I can see that 39 people attending in the session. I don't know why some of them are hesitating to give the attendance. Just don't worry, I'll not be giving any prize. Okay, you can just give attendance. Let me just proceed with the content. Now you've got to know that what are the applications of Python. Now, before learning anything, let's don't worry. Somebody's asking, sir, what is full stack? You didn't tell. I'll tell you, 100% I'll tell you. Before that, I would like you to understand even more about Python. Okay, sir, what else you should understand, sir? First of all, you tell me, till your 10th standard, don't you think everyone in this country, in India, don't you think you have learned history about India? Yes or no? I hope you have learned history about India. Correct, right? Yes, please do respond. Complete history about your land, everything you learned. Same thing. If you want to learn something in your life, please have the clarity about the history. Sir, what's the history of Python? Will you tell any story, sir? No, I'll just tell what made them to invent Python. That is very important. What made them to invent Python? Who invented Python? In which year they invented? In which year officially they released Python to the market? That's what I would like to explain. How many of them are having a habit of watching a movie? Respond yes in the chat box. Do you have a habit of watching a movie? 100% I have a habit of watching a movie. At least weekly once I'll be watching a movie. That's for sure. Okay, if you have that habit of watching a movie, I would like to display one small PowerPoint so that history of Python, I would like to tell in the form of a PowerPoint. Just observe this, that 100% after 5 years also, you will not forget this particular PowerPoint, whatever I have shown. Okay, it is getting loaded. Just give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. It is getting loaded. Yes, it got loaded. Are you people able to see the video? Yes or no in the chat box. Are you able to see the video? Please do respond. I think now it's a slideshow. It's a slideshow. It's a PowerPoint, not a video. You'll not be able to see hear any audio. Only my voice will be audible. Okay, actually, the story got started in which country, if you ask me? There is a country called as Netherlands. There is a country called as Netherlands. In Netherlands, the story started in 1980s. In 1980s, in the country called as Netherlands, this story got started. Okay, sir, what happened in 1980s, sir? There was a company in Netherlands in 1980s. Okay, sir, what was the name of the company, sir? The name of that company happens to be CWI. That happens to be Centrum Visconde Informatica. That was the name of the company, like how we have Infosys, Wipro, TCS. Like that, the company name happens to be CWI. Still it is there. Trust me, still it is there. CWI, Centrum Visconde Informatica. In that company, like how software engineers will be there, there used to be some mathematicians as well as software engineers in that particular company. And one of the software engineer name, and he also known as a very well mathematician. His name happens to be Guido van Rossum. Guido space VAN Van Rossum. ROSSUM. Rossum or Rossum, whatever it may be. But don't tell Rasam. Rasam means some other meaning in Kannada or in South India. The name happens to be Guido van Rossum. He is the hero of our story. Okay, sir. How come he is the hero, sir? I'll tell you. This particular software engineer used to work for CWI in 1980s. At that point of time, they got a project. Okay, sir, what was the project, sir? The project that they got to develop the operating system. At that point of time only, they named the operating system called as Amoeba. Yes, right now, you people might be using the operating system like Windows operating system, Unix operating system, Macintosh operating system. Yes or no? Like that, in 1980s, they got a project to develop the operating system. The name of the operating system happens to be Amoeba operating system. Is that clear? I hope everybody are able to hear my voice. Don't you think when it comes to operating system, many applications will be there in that particular operating system? Yes or no? Many applications will be there. If you open Windows 10, Windows 11, don't you think many built-in applications are there? In order to develop those built-in applications, 100% they should have used the programming languages at that point of time. In 1980s, one programming language was very famous. Can you tell me which was the programming language which was very famous? I'll give you a hint. Today, the programming language is there in the second position. What was the programming language? Very good. C programming language. C programming language. Observe. And he's the inventor of C programming language. Could you people tell his name? I think you would have scolded this person in a dash language whenever you used to study in the first year engineering. Correct, right? C will be the biggest nightmare for few people. What is the name of this person? Can someone tell me what is the name of this person who invented C? Very good, Dilip. Only Dilip. Apart from that, anybody? Yes, who invented C? Charles Babbage. Then who invented computer? Somebody is telling Richo, Richie. Guys, he's not a pet. Fine, you have to just spell proper name. Who invented C? Dennis Ritchie. His name happens to be Dennis Ritchie. He is the person who invented C. That means in order to develop the Amoeba operating system in company called as CWI, they were using a programming language called as C. Don't you think if you are aware of C or if you have written some coding in C, don't you think same expression is what you would have given? Sir, what expression, sir? Like this you would have given. Why is C so hard? Correct. Same expression is what you would have given in your first semester or second semester whenever you are learning Python. Same expression is what they would have also given. Why? Because those developers felt C programming is very difficult to write up logic. That's the reason what they thought. Instead of developing the operating system first, let us develop our own programming language. Then using that programming language, we will try to develop the operating system is what they thought. That is the reason they stopped developing the operating system. They sat and they tried to develop a new programming language. Even they developed, trust me, even they developed a programming language. The name of the programming language happens to be ABC, but ABC also a flop show. It was never introduced to the market. Why? Because same C is also difficult. ABC programming language also they felt difficult. Only one person felt it is very easy, but rest of them told no, this is very difficult. Instead of ABC, we could have used C. That's what he told. That's the reason what happened. All these things has been observed by a person called as Guido van Rossum. and he was very much interested in developing a new programming language, and he knew how to develop a new programming language from scratch. Why? Because he also worked in developing ABC programming language. That means developing a programming language is not a very difficult task for him. But what he did during the same duration, whatever we people are right now, don't you think this duration is called as Christmas duration? Yes or no? Right now, whatever we are going through is a Christmas duration. In that particular Christmas duration, many people were busy in taking some of the liquids inside their body by telling jungle bells, and all. But what Guido Anderson did, if you ask me, he sat in his garage or he sat in his home. Instead of doing party and all, he tried to develop a programming language within a span of 2 weeks. Trust me, guys, within a span of 2 weeks, that is 14 days, he developed almost 80% of the programming language, and he was about to show the demo for his teammates. Once he started his journey in January first week or second week, once all those Christmas events are done, 100% they have to resume their office work, right? At that point of time, he thought of giving a demo about his programming language, what he developed. Then what he did, he just asked all his fellow mates, and he just told, I have developed a new programming language. I'll just show you the demo of the programming language. Everybody was literally shocked by seeing the programming language. Why, sir? The syntax is very simple. It is very easy to understand. Now everybody thought, okay, Guido Anderson, you developed a programming language, but you should have kept a name, right? He told, yes, I have kept a name. But he just told the name of this programming language happens to be Python. Someone asked, how come you kept a name happens to be Python? Based upon what you kept name, he just told, when I was developing a Python programming language, when I used to get bored or when I used to have my dinner or lunch, I used to watch comedy show in my TV. The name of the show happens to be Monty Python's Flying Circus. It was a show that was telecasted in BBC at that point of time. The name of the show happens to be Monty Python's Flying Circus. What is the name of the show? Monty Python's Flying Circus. Something caught his eyes, Python. That's the reason he named his programming language happens to be Python. There is no such huge history behind naming the programming language like Python. Is that clear? Why he named Python? He used to see on a show called as Monty Python's Flying Circus. Something caught his eye. That's the reason he named this programming language. One more very important thing you have to observe. He is the person. I think whatever the first photo that I have shown, that is the young age. Right now, this is the olden age photo. Guido Anderson. He invented the programming language called as Python. Next word, sir. I know if I utter the word called as Python, anyhow people will feel, or some developer will be there. He'll be doing the coding by having a Python in his neck. No, that's not the reality. I hope now you got to know why the name Python. Yes or no in the chat box. Now you got to know why the name Python. Yes, please do respond. You got to know who is the inventor, Guido Anderson. You got to know why the name Python. Why they have kept the name Python. Anyhow, people will feel Python means snake. That's the reason what he decided. Let's give the symbol of Python by having some snakes. See, one snake, one more snake. If you just observe the logo of Python, you can see two snakes. Yes or no? That is what the symbol of Python. And if you learn Python full stack after a couple of months, trust me, this will be your situation. Sir, what will be your situation, sir? This will be your situation. I think it's just a meme that I have created. Just for fun purpose. Please don't feel bad if you are a lover of other programming language. Let me just come back to the notes. Now you tell me, who invented Python? I want you to type in the chat box, who invented Python? But in which year, I didn't told. I'll tell you. Who invented Python? Guido van Rossum. Everybody take your time and type in the chat box. Who invented Python? As I want you to respond, guys. Please don't be like a rock. Please respond. Who invented Python? A simple question. Just now I told. Very good, very good. Guido van Rossum invented Python. Is that clear? Guido van Rossum invented Python. Next, in which year he invented, if you ask me, in the Christmas duration, 1989, he invented Python. Observe properly. Python was invented by Guido van Rossum in the year 1989, but officially, they released to the market in the year 1991. Initially, this particular Python was used by that company called as CWI. Later, they thought Python is very useful and syntax is very simple. Instead of being selfish and being use Python in our company. Let's release to the market. That's what they thought. That's the reason in the year 1991, that to date, if you want, February 20th, 1991, they released Python officially to the market. Sir, in the interviews, they're asking, what should I tell, sir? You tell them that Python invented in the year 1999, that officially Python got released to the market in the year 1991, February 20th, so that they will understand that how depth you have understood regarding Python. Is that clear? Is that clear for everyone? I hope everybody are aware of what is the name and in which year it was officially released to the market. Next word, sir. Initially, when they invented Python, they thought syntax of Python is very simple and Python is very easy to understand when compared to other programming language at that point of time. Now also, Python is very easy to understand when compared to other programming language right now. Is that clear? I hope everybody understood the history of Python within 10 minutes. Now tell me, will you forget the PPT whatever I have shown? At least if somebody is asking who invented Python, will you forget the PPT whatever I have shown? Respond, yes or no. Will you forget the PPT or Powtoon, whatever it will be? At least you can recollect, okay, that day one fellow has shown one Powtoon so that we understood who invented Python, when we invented Python, and what made them to invent Python. That is very important. What made them to invent Python? They felt very bad while developing the operating system name called as Amoeba. That's the reason they thought of developing a programming language. Initially, they developed ABC. It was a flop show. Later, they developed a programming language called as Python. It was a very hit at that point of time. It got boomed. Now, let me tell you about full stack. Now, I hope introduction to Python, all those things you understood. Let me tell you about why full stack. See, I'll just tell introduction to full stack. A basic introduction is what I'll give. What is full stack? Shall I write on Chota diagram for that? Will that be fine? Shall I write on Chota diagram? Introduction to full stack. What is full stack? Why in 2022 or 2023 one should learn full stack? What is the use of that? Everything I'll tell you. Will that be fine if I show some diagram for that? Will that be fine? Okay, please observe properly. I'm going to show you one diagram so that everything you'll understand. Are you people able to see the diagram? Yes or no in the chat box? Are you able to see the diagram? Yes, I want you to respond. Okay. Observe properly whatever I will tell. Later I'll discuss about all these things. You don't worry about that. Later I'll tell. If you consider Python full stack, what is full stack? If somebody is asking, my answer would be very simple. When it comes to any software you take in the industry, or let's take WhatsApp. Let's take WhatsApp as the example. Whatever you people will see, graphical user interface, or technically it is called as front end. Technically it is called as front end or graphical user interface. That application front end will be developed using a technology called as HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, Angular, like this. Any of the technology might be used. Similarly, don't you think if you send one image, if you send a message, some background action will happen and the message will be delivered for the other person? Yes or no? Same thing will be applicable in YouTube also. Same thing will be applicable in PhonePe also. Whatever it may be, you take any application, you take Amazon, you take anything. Front end will be developed using some technology. Backend or middleware, that is what we will call, should be developed using any programming language to perform some action. The famous programming language happens to be Java or Python. Whatever you will be learning happens to be Python. In this course, what you will learn, if you ask me, Python is what you will learn. Okay, sir, what I will learn in this particular course, sir, Python full stack course, sir, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap is what, as well as JavaScript is what you will be learning. Similarly, database. Sir, why database is very important, sir? What is database, sir? Don't you think all your data should be stored somewhere else? That means you should be aware of how the data would be stored in the application. Now, as a front end, that means when it comes to front end, if you are attending or if you want to become a front end developer, then your salary would be in the range of 3 to 5 lakhs per annum as a fresher. 3 to 5 lakhs. Sir, my friend got 6 lakhs, sir. One of my friend got 2.5 lakhs, sir. On an average, I'm telling you will be getting as a fresher 3 to 5 lakhs as a front end developer. If you learn HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, trust me, you might get 3 to 5 lakhs. If you know only core Python, advanced Python, you might get 3.5 lakhs. If you know only SQL, then also you might be working as a database admin, then you might get 3 to 5 lakhs. But if you work as a Python developer, you'll be called as backend developer. Nowadays, the trend got changed. IT industry is expecting one person to be aware of front end, back end database. For that, they kept a name called as full stack developer. The basic pay package of a fresher that is full stack developer happens to be 8 to 14 lakhs per annum. Trust me, minimum 8 lakhs is what you'll be getting. Maximum 14 lakhs. Maybe more than that also you will get. Maybe I'm just reading the bracket range. Is that fine? As you tell me, assume that you want a person, fine, you want a person. Which one you will value more? Assume that if he know very well batting, he know how to bat. Similarly, somebody know how to bowl. That is, he is a very good bowler. Fine. And he's somebody know how to keep. He's a keeper, wicket keeper. Fine. Somebody knows how to bat. Somebody knows how to bowl. Somebody knows how to keep. That is keeper. Do you think the batsman will be valued more, or the bowler will be valued more, or the keeper will be valued more, or all rounder? There is a term called as all rounder. Who will be valued more? You tell me the answer. Who will be valued more? I think nowadays you can see in the IPL. Fine. What is the amount Kings 11 Punjab has given for Sam Curran? You know what is the amount that they have given? 18.5 crore. Why not a batsman is getting that? Why not an individual bowler is getting that? Why not a only keeper is getting that? No, I'm not saying all-rounder means you should know how to keep and all. Maybe I'm just saying that's it. Don't you think? Same thing will be applicable in IT industry also. That is what they're expecting. One should be aware of all three things. It's very important, I'll tell you. If you aim of getting or being a full stack developer or getting a package in between 8 to 14 lakhs, you might ended up in getting either front-end developer, either in back-end developer, either DBA. No, sir, I want to become only Python developer, sir. I want to become only front-end developer, sir. You might not be getting the job. That's what will happen. That's the reason. Always aim big, think big, so that at least you'll ended up in getting something less than that. Please don't aim of being a front-end developer, back-end developer, database. Aim of being a full-stack developer. Then you'll become whatever you wish. That's up to your wish. Is that clear? Okay, sir. Now we understood what is full stack, sir. Full stack means, guys, this is only technically called a stack. Three stack: front-end stack, back-end stack, database stack. If you combine these three things, full stack. Python full stack. If you learn these three things, then you'll become Python full stack developer. Okay, sir. In this course, what you'll be learning, what you'll be teaching, sir? Observe properly. I'll be teaching you core Python first, advanced Python, 6 real-time projects only on Python is what I'll be teaching first, initially. Later, I'll be teaching you the framework of Python called as Django, REST API, 6 real-time projects using Python, Django, REST API. Later, you will be learning HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and you'll be learning SQL. Now tell me, whatever I have written here, whatever I have highlighted, don't you think everything I have covered when it comes to full stack? Yes or no? Please do respond in the chat box. Everything I have covered. Will you agree with my point? Whatever I have written here, everything I have covered, being a full stack developer. Okay, sir, what else we should learn, sir? If you learn this, you will get a job between 8 to 14 lakhs, either in service-based company or product-based company. But if you want pure product-based company, the two core companies, if you want, at that point of time, 100% people will expect nowadays, along with full stack knowledge. I don't know whether people are aware or not. People are expecting a fresher to have a very good knowledge on data structure and algorithm. Yes or no? Have you heard about this DSA? Data structure and algorithm. Have you heard about this? Yes or no? Please do respond. People are expecting, no, sir, I want to get a job as a Python full stack developer. Then you please learn whatever I have written above. DSA, that is Python full stack. No, sir, I want to be a very good Python developer. I should be having a successful IT career. Then please learn DSA. And that too, this data structure algorithm, I'll be teaching using Python. I can teach using C, Java, Python. Preferably, I'll go with Python. Why? Because already you would have learned Python in detail from me. 50 plus hours of DSA content is what I'm going to deliver. And one more very important thing, programming round will be there in the IT company. Correct, right? Programming round. In order to crack the programming round, 30 to 40 hours of content is what I'll be taking. Hacker rank programs, hacker programs, Code Ninja, Code Chef, all those programs I'll take, as well as I have a data of previously asked programming questions of few very top MNCs. That is what I'll be discussing in the class. Similarly, few people will suffer in the aptitude round. Sir, I don't know, sir, how to clear aptitude, sir. I'm very good in technical. That's the reason I'm giving aptitude as well as soft skills as a complementary in this particular extra section. As well as few people doesn't know how to create their resume, although they might be having a very good knowledge. Few people will be struggling to upload their resume in the Naukri, LinkedIn, wherever it may be. One more separate team is there for that. They'll help you out in preparing a resume, all those placement related activities. They'll take care. Is that clear for everyone? Please do respond. Is that clear? I want to do respond. Is that clear for everyone? Okay. This is day one demo class. You need not to pay a single rupee. Tomorrow also, you need not to pay a single rupee. Day after tomorrow also, you need not to pay a single rupee. From Monday, if you want to attend the class after attending 3 days, then you can just pay the amount and get the admissions done. So what about Selenium? Niranjan, please do call me. I'll let you know regarding the Selenium, when I'll start the Selenium. Is that fine? I hope you have my number, right? Please give me a call. Now, sir, I want to see the in detail content of this, sir. What you'll be teaching. I hope I have sent a brochure for everyone. Did I send a brochure? If not, please do ping me in WhatsApp. I hope you people are aware of my name and my number, right? My name happens to be Sandesh and my number is 8553531326. Or you can contact me via mail, Sandesh H S 6460@gmail.com. You can just contact me and ask me the brochure. I'll send the brochure. You can see what are the in detail content that I'm going to teach. Is that clear for everyone? Yes, please do respond. Is that clear? I want you to respond. Is that clear? Now, you tell me, guys, if you consider 5 rounds in the interview, any interview, it might be Python developer interview, it might be front-end developer, it might be full stack developer, it might be whatever may be the interview. Don't you think 5 rounds will be there? Sir, what is the first round, sir? As a fresher, aptitude is very important. Yes or no? Second round, group discussion. In general, I'm writing, in general, 100% Rupa, you have a chance. Please do contact me in WhatsApp or we'll have a call. I'll let you know regarding that. Group discussion. Second round will be the group discussion. Third round will be programming round, where they'll be asking easy program, a medium program, a difficult program, based upon the company, based upon the job role. Fourth one, technical round. Next, last one, that is fifth round, happens to be HR round. That is human resource round. Now you tell me, when it comes to study online course, whatever that I have designed, do you think it will cover all the 5 rounds? Yes or no in the chat box? Do you think it will cover all the 5 rounds? 100%. We have included aptitude and soft skills, where you will be learning complete aptitude and group discussion in the soft skills. When it comes to programming round as well as DSA, if you attend these 2 things or if you take up these 2 things, easily you can clear programming round. And in the resume building activity, they'll teach you how to prepare a resume and how to crack the HR interview or how to tackle the HR, what to speak, what not to speak, everything they will tell in the placement activities. HR round is also covered. Now tell me, only 1 round is remaining. What is that round that is remaining? Very important round. Technical, I'll just tell that round as very important. What is it round? Trust me, programming round is also very important. Trust me, these 2 rounds are very important. Programming round and one more very important round is there. What is that? Can you ping in the chat box? Guys, aptitude, group discussion, HR, anybody can clear. That's not a very big round. Programming round is very difficult. Very difficult means you should be knowledgeable to clear that round. Technical round, don't you think? We will be teaching core Python, advanced Python, projects, Django, REST API, projects, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, SQL. Based upon these only, they'll be asking the technical round. Easily you can clear technical round. I hope solution is what we have given for job. Is that clear for everyone? I hope it is clear for everyone. Now, few people are asking, sir, what is the course fee? What is the duration? When it comes to duration, guys, when it comes to course fee, will that be fine if I tell you in tomorrow's class? Anyhow, you're going to attend tomorrow's class, right? That's the reason. Will that be fine if I tell you in the tomorrow's class? Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. At least you got some knowledge, right? In today's session, what is Python? What is full stack? What you should learn? And regarding the brochure, I'll just send you the brochure. Please go through that. Regarding the course duration, fee, the complete timetable, tomorrow I'm going to discuss by showing the brochure. Can I expect everyone to attend tomorrow's class? And don't exit from the today's session. I'll tell you what you have to do. Take the screenshot of today's session. There is this diagram. Better let it be there in your notes. And one more very important thing, sir, how many hours complete Python full stack, sir? 400 plus hours. No, only I'm telling. It's not like any other lecturers, only 50 hours, 60 hours, 70 hours. No, it's a 400 plus hours of content. Regarding the duration, timings, everything, I'll let you know. I hope you have taken a screenshot of diagram number 2. Let me just do one thing. Let me just come back to the notes. Let me just come back to the notes. Now, I would like to show you one video. After that video, I would like to speak something. Will that be fine? Shall I show you some video? Sir, why you are showing this video, sir? You'll understand. Shall I start playing one video on YouTube? Usually, I'll just show that video in every demo class of mine. Shall I show that? Please do respond. Shall I show that? Okay. Although you might not be able to hear the audio, just look at the video and try to understand the things. 100% you'll understand. Wait a minute. Okay, are you people able to see the video? Yes or no? Are you able to see the video? Rupa, please do contact me. 100% I'll tell you. I hope you people are able to see the video. Watch the video for 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes. Later, a very important note point I will tell. Look at the video first. Okay. Please do respond. Did you understand anything from this video? Yes or no? At least let's see how many of them are having some minimum common sense. 100% you understood, right? I need not to tell anything. It's a very meaningful video, right? If you could ask me, sir, I'll attend 1 week of class, sir. Will I be getting a job, sir? I'm only telling no. Sir, I attend 1 month of class, sir. Will I be getting a job, sir? 100% no. On a daily basis, if you attend the class for 4 months, I can assure you that 100% you're going to get a job. But you should not lose your hope. You should not think about the job. You should think about the process of learning the things. That's very important. Yes or no? Correct, right? Some fine day, assume that 2023, in the month of June 25th, you got your job. You got your job. Assume that. Simply, I'm just saying. Assume that one person called as Anusha, she got a job in the 2023, June 25th. You tell me, she got the job only because of that particular day or because of the effort that she did from 2022, December 28th to, to 2023, June 24th, midnight. That is till the last night. Yes or no? It's because of this duration she got the job. It's not because of that day effort. Correct, right? Are you getting my point? That's the reason you please worry about these things. Automatically, these things will come. And you might be having any doubt. Sir, I'm from 2017 passed out, sir. I'm 2018 passed out, sir. I'm 2019 passed out, sir. I'm from civil, sir, mechanical, sir. Irrespective of the background, irrespective of the duration of gap that you have, trust me, you can get a job very easily, provided you ask for yourself whether you are knowledgeable or not. That's very important. Just trust me, if you have a knowledge, easily you can get a job. Getting a job is not difficult. People are very lazy nowadays, I have seen. I'm not telling for everyone. Simply, they'll just scold for everyone. If they're not getting a job, first scolding, they'll go for parent. See, you made me to study in this Dabba college. That's the reason I don't have job. If I would have studied in that college, I would have got 10 lakhs package. That's what you will tell. Correct, right? First, you will scold your parents. Next, you'll start scolding the society. I am from this caste. I am from that particular region. That's the reason I'm not getting a job. Like that, you will tell. Next, you'll start scolding your friends or your relatives for not helping you. Yes or no, guys? This is the reality, right? Am I speaking anything which is not the reality? I'm speaking the reality, right? Will you agree with my point? 100%, right? First, you'll scold your parents, society, relatives, friends for not helping you. Next, you'll scold, one fine day, you'll scold CM of the state. One fine day, you'll start scolding the PM. One fine day, you'll start scolding the God who created this universe. These things will happen. If you want to scold anyone for your current situation, please scold in a very dash language for yourself. Whatever the language you want to use, you use. But that scolding should be for you itself. Why, sir? You ask yourself whether are you putting the proper effort in order to have a successful career or not. That you ask for yourself. You will get the answer. I hope I have not bored you guys by taking extra 10 minutes. Actually, I told that I'll be taking till 9 o'clock. I have taken extra 10 minutes. Will that be fine? Okay. Can I expect tomorrow everyone to attend the class? Well, because tomorrow I'm going to start with the exact Python topic. Exact Python code is what I'm going to start. Please don't feel like demo class means some dummy content will be taught. No, today I have taught the applications of Python and I have taught the history of Python. I made you to understand the introduction to Python. I made you to understand why in 2023 somebody should learn full stack. I hope you understood all these things. Is there anyone who has not given the attendance? Is there anyone who has not given the attendance? Yes or no? Yes, please do respond. Is there anyone who has not given the attendance? Okay, can you give the attendance? I think just no, I have. Maybe if you have given the attendance, no need to give again and again. It will not take. It's secondary. If you haven't given the attendance, please give it. Sir, what about the notes, sir? What about the notes? What about the video, sir? Today's recorded video as well as notes will be sent for your WhatsApp number as well as for your mail ID. Will that be fine? Sir, where you will send the notes, sir? I'll create a drive link where these notes will be uploaded. As well as again, if you want to watch the video, that's what the beauty of study online. I'll be giving the recorded video on a daily basis. Please don't misuse that. It's just for your reference. That's it. Okay. Attend tomorrow's class without fail exactly at 8 o'clock. Thank you so much for attending day one. Have a great day. If you have any queries, you have my number, right? 8553531326. If not, please take the screenshot. Give me a call. 100% I'll clarify all your doubts. Is that clear? Is there any doubts regarding to the class, whatever I have taken? Yes or no? Is there any doubts? Yes, please do respond. Is there any doubts regarding the class? Apart from that, if you have any other doubts, a specific query, an individual query, you can always give me a call now itself, soon after the class. I hope no doubt. Have you enjoyed the class? I think one person is telling, sir, happy to hear your class after 3 years. I think he's my student, and thank you so much, Bharat. I think after 3 years, you're hearing my voice. Is it the same voice or my voice got changed? I think it's the same voice, right? And what about teaching? Is it the same teaching or any other changes? Okay, thank you so much, Bharat. Thank you so much for all your compliments. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Tomorrow we'll meet exactly on the same time. And please do refer to your friends. Tell them to attend the second demo class tomorrow. Okay. If somebody would have missed today's class, tell them to attend tomorrow's demo class. At least they'll get to know about something. At least they'll don't be selfish in this world. Never be selfish. That's what I keep on telling for everyone. If you help others, trust me, directly or indirectly, you will be helped by someone. Thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow we'll meet. Have a great day. Bye bye.